gold is mentioned 8 times in the book of Genesis. You ready for the rest? Can you handle it?
Yeah, I think let me.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I'm ready.
Every time gold is mentioned in the book of Genesis, without exception, it's always mentioned in conjunction with God's people. See, the problem with church folks is they think wealth is Satan's idea. But wealth is a good idea because wealth is a God idea. In fact, the first time gold is mentioned in the Bible, it's mentioned in the Garden of Eden, which makes you scratch your head. It makes me scratch my head. Maybe it doesn't make you scratch your head, but it will in a minute. How many people were in the Garden of Eden again? 2. What was their relationship to each other?
Husband and wife.
Husband and wife. What was for sale?
Nothing.
How much did food cost? It was free.
It's free.
How many stores were there? None. What could they buy? Nothing. So you're telling me they live in an environment where there's nothing to buy, there's nothing for sale, there are no stores, there's infinite abundance of sustenance, and yet God put gold there and made sure he told us he did it. Why?
Because he knew we would be using it to buy stuff?
In the Garden of Eden? Nope. Man
I
got
guess
kicked
you're
out of
right.
the Garden of Eden.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because he wanted us to know that opulence and abundance are natural resources in the environment for the children of the king.
He's got to clean up his brain after that.
The first time gold is mentioned, it's mentioned as providence for God's people. And guess what? They didn't even need it.
Wow.
Providence is to provide in advance. God put the gold in their assignment before he put them in their assignment.
Shoot. Yo, Myron, you got to chill, bro. You got to calm down. This is too much.
Really? Okay.
This is crazy. You guys deal with this all the time, don't you? I mean, bro, he's like, yo, this guy, he's always like this. What? This is awesome, man.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need a break? Are you going to be all right?
Do you have more?
But it's not me. Well, I don't have more, but God has way more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
The second time it's mentioned, that was only the first, it's mentioned 8 times.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, well, tell me more. I'm loving this.
The second time it's mentioned as a possession by God's people. It says in Genesis 13:2, and Abram was very rich in cattle and silver and gold. Was Abram rich?
No, he was very rich.
He was, my man. I tried to trick you, but it didn't work.
I've seen too many of your videos.
Yeah, you have. No, he wasn't rich.
Trick.
He was very rich.
Very rich.
I love the fact that God didn't just, by the way, who is Abram? Abram, was he a good guy or bad guy? Friend of God or enemy of God?
When he first started?
Yeah.
Well, when he was first called by God.
He was an idol worshiper.
Yeah,
and
he's a pagan
he came from an
country.
idol. He was a pagan. Right. But God called him and he answered.
Yes.
So that was in Genesis chapter 12.
Right.
Man, that's one of my favorite stories in the Bible, but I don't have time to go there right now because we're on something else.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So so he's a good guy or bad guy? Good guy.
Yeah.
Friend of God.
Yeah.
Father of the faithful.
For sure.
Father Abraham had said, Father Abraham had many sons, and many sons had Father Abraham. Right. So he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the first person the Bible mentions who's rich.
You're right.
I know. I read it in the Bible. Right.
Hey, entrepreneur, just give me 1 second. Most entrepreneurs don't realize that they're only one algorithm update away from completely becoming irrelevant to their audience. And the only thing that protects you and me long-term is a bulletproof personal brand. I've helped business owners build brands that not only scale their revenue, but actually outlast trends. And after studying the most influential entrepreneurs on the planet, I've discovered 14 undeniable laws that every elite leader must follow to stay profitable and visible in the AI age. So I put all of them in a free guide called the 14 Undeniable Laws of a Personal Brand, and you can download it now at capchatfield.com/undeniable. QR codes on the screen, links down below. Go get it now. And if you want, follow the instructions after to take the next step to have me and my team follow up with you and help you build that brand. Again, capchatfield.com/undeniable. Links down below.
So, yeah, first person the Bible calls rich is Abraham. And by the way, did you know Abraham and Job were contemporaries?
What do you mean?
Abraham and Job lived during the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And some of Job's friends are mentioned in the book of Genesis. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But they were both. But I said that because both of them were rich.
My brain can't handle all these little
Segues, I know.
opportunities. Yes.
You're right.
Get back on track.
You're funny, bro.
Reel it in.
You're funny, bro. So it's providence for God's people, possession by God's people. I'll do two more. Next time it's mentioned, Genesis 24 or 25, I don't remember. I think it's 24, where Abraham sends Eleazar to find a wife for his son. And he goes and he prays by this well, Lord, please give me, bless me while I'm on this journey to find a wife for my master's son. If a girl comes by, I'm gonna ask her to give me some water. If she says, I'll give you water for your camels also, let her be the one. Sure enough, Rebecca comes by. You mind if I have a drink of water? Oh, I'll get water for you and your camels. Right? And he tells her the story about how he prayed. And he tells her the story. He says, look, my master is old and well stricken in years, and God has blessed him, and he's very great. And God has given him a son. And my master is going to give all of his wealth to his son. And I'm looking for a wife for that son. And by the way, I asked God to let the one who says, I'll get water for your camels be the one. And you said, I'll get water for your camels. So here's some gold bracelets, and here's some earrings, and here's some jewels, and then she goes home. She tells her parents that story. Brenda tells her mother and her brothers that story. He tells them he's got to get back. And they say, okay, but let her stay here for a week first. And just let us love on her for 1 week, and then you can take her. Rebecca looked at her and said, Mama, did you hear what the man just said? His master's rich. He's got a son, one son. He's giving him everything. That's the one he's looking for a wife for. You want me to hang around for a week and let him find somebody else? I got to go, Mama. I got to go. And sure enough, Eleazar said, he put more jewels on her and then gave gifts also to her mother and to her brother. So what is that? The wealth, the gold was mentioned as proof of God's blessing on God's people.
If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch another video like it, you can just click right over here. Or if you want to see my other channel, Directed Life, full-length interviews and really deep conversations, you can click over here.